Hello. How is everybody doing? Another day here in OmniSaaS. We are super motivated to give you new content on our one of our vertical. Today we're going to discuss about agency. So this is expert system that is mainly focused on certification body. So we're going to showcase real client we have that we help on establishing his online presence for his certification body business. So before I jump into the problems and the solution what we're trying to solve, there are some things that we need to pinpoint about the business. So this certification body is high ticket business. With what I mean by that is out of one client you're making a lot of money. So the sales cycle for those kinds of clients it could stretch from 6 months to a year. So it's not something that you go to grocery shopping and pick your product or your grocery out of the store. So it's one of the longest sales cycle because you are dealing with primarily with physical product. You're dealing with a lot of standards, primarily if your client is dealing with a product that they want to export abroad. So you have to certify their product so that it's compliant with the global standard of. So for those kind of business, so pretty much you have to design your system in such a way that how you're gonna be in front of them or your clients for such a long period of sales cycle that inevitably gonna be there for your marketing basically. So that's primarily the main problem. And the other challenge on this kind of vertical might to know what exactly are providing for their clients. So it's very hard to identify which product is the right fit for their company, or which one should come first, or which one should they take immediately, and all those things basically. So those are the challenges that come with that verticals that we address. The other one is because these are like international business and the newcomers in the game or the ones who want to be international have a high friction into the market space because it's pretty much dominated by the big giants of that vertical. So if you not present yourself up to the standard that the market demand, whatever your expertise doesn't matter. Basically, you gotta be out there, visible enough, loud and clear with your points and what you are providing to the marketplace so that you don't lose opportunities. So those are the main challenges that we're trying to address. And let me show you what the website look like. Basically, this is what you see in the front, but there are so many automations and behind the scene things that are tied to what you guys are seeing here. So without further ado, I'll share my screen and show you what the website look like and how this is designed well to accommodate or to address a certain business requirements these verticals require basically. So let me share my screen. I hope this is visible. We are live on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. I try to rearrange my screen for vertical views. I hope it's a little bit squeezed, but that's the drawback we have sharing screen in vertical view. So I hope you guys follow. This is a website. Pretty much it's clean, neat, and when somebody lands here, tells everything you need to know about the business. This is CertAssure conformity system. This is their logo pretty much, and their motto here says system matters and your partner in building quality. So they are your partner. They are working with you to install quality in your business. So, and they explicitly mentioned where their business reside and all those things basically. And here the manager here to give like personal touch for whoever visiting this website. And you can see we have homepage, services, so what exactly they provide. They, from the get-go, you can see they provide management system certification and a management system certification training. So basically, they do certify these products they are providing, as well as they give you training for your employees or whoever taking the training in your company. So these are ISO standard. As you can see, these are international certification. So that's what I'm saying, basically. So when they win one client, it's big win for them, basically. So whoever come here, they can see, okay, I'm in food business, and in order to export my product to international, I needed this certification. And from the get-go, they can able to see what services and the product the company provide. And if they want to explore more, there is a button provided that takes you to the details of the service. Other than that, there is a resource and knowledge base. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the recording here, this is like long sales cycle vertical basically. So you cannot just push and sell right away. You gotta give, it's like consultative way of selling. So you gotta volunteer a lot of information, and some of these informations are required by law to be on the website. So these are the resources, and they are also have a blog. Why blog and articles are important? So my clients need to be visible in their market space, so that they need to write a blog on the topic or any trending topics on this certification. But nobody gonna tell their client about any requirement, any updates. These are international certification basically. So their clients are grinding their day-to-day activities. So if they don't get that information from you for free, how could they potentially able to work with you in the future? But imagine you write a blog and send a newsletter or any kind of email once in a month with all the updates. It's your job because you're near to all what's happening in this circle basically. So it's easy for you to write something about it in a month or in bi-weekly manner, so that you can be in front of your clients. So that's where the blog and the latest trends, expert tips and advice. You're giving away this free information, so that you're gonna win them when they make up their mind to go for your product basically. So if they are out there in the marketplace and you're the one schooling them or teach them about the certificate they are looking for, guess what? They're the one, you're the one on their mind when trying to buy this product basically. So that's why this part is very essential and crucial for consultative based sales. Whoever came here, they want to know about you. Who are this business and who is operating behind the scene basically. So they came here and they read about them a little bit, and if they want to know more or want to see who the personnel's behind the scene, they can go and click on this link. Pretty much they have their full staff information, full informations, and they can able to relate to them, able to book a calls, and this is personal touch you need to maintain basically. If they want to know more about the business, pretty much their story, academic background, mission, vision, services. you have all the information upfront on this website. So the biggest thing when you deal with expert system, how you present yourself out of the crowd, basically. There are multiple places your client can go for the same product. If you differentiate yourself, or if you become explicit enough about what you're offering, pretty much you are separating out of yourself out of the crowd, basically. And the other thing is, once you know about them, you have an nutshell service they are providing here. Why choose us? Basically, definitely the honest question that that's popping on their mind from client side, but you gotta answer, talk to their question on their mind, basically. So these are the point that you need to pinpoint to tell them explicitly what they want to hear, basically. 2 decades of experience, certification. So these, in order to certify or on this product, you need to get certified, basically, as an agency. So basically those things, beyond certifications, they build a resilient system and all those things, basically. So the call to action, if they want to discover more, they have a place to go, basically. They have why choose. There is more, basically. In the homepage, we are you don't want to overwhelm them with everything, basically. So you need to be like, give a snapshot of what they want to know, but always leave a room. If they want to explore more, hit the button, basically. So here, in nutshell, this is what they're seeing here. When they're gonna explore more, there's a button in they can read more about them and what's the logical next step. If they convince, okay, we want to work with you guys, then they're gonna schedule consultation, basically. So they click here and pretty much they can schedule consultation. Pretty much the calendar going to be popped out, and you have a one-on-one with a business owner for 13 minutes, and that's like free consultation where you got a chance with your clients, basically, on answering their questions and everything. And the other thing is, you need to have some metrics, basically, that tells your achievements and your success in a marketplace, basically. 89% client satisfaction, that's a good number. Organizational audits, 100 plus. On-time audit delivery, 99%. Hours of training delivered, that's like a good number. Okay, that tells something about you as a business provider. Testimonials, these are like real person with a real comment here. They give their 2 cents here, that amplify their repetition, basically. If you are a good repetition in your market space, that travels a long mile, basically. The other one is like, you need to give away frequently asked questions and answer, basically. So this is like, you don't want people to call you for basic information that they can able to answer from your website. This is like, pretty much it saves your time as well as their time. Some people, they don't want to call you, but to get that information, they have to. But if you provide this, you are just using your time wisely for both of you guys, basically. So upfront, you are putting the frequently asked question. This could change periodically depending on the pattern of questions and the feedback that you are getting as a business. So pretty much these are the main stuff on the website. And in the footer, you have clear information about the business here, services, useful links, legals, your terms and condition, privacy policy, and your social. People want to know how you are reaching to your client, basically. Those kind of things are matters. And are you just click away from reaching out, basically? It's a good point to put your number on your website so that they can able to. Not everybody is the same. Some people prefer calling or talking instead of email. So you need to be explicit about your location, your email, your phone number. Make life easy for both of you guys, basically. You want to make a business, and somebody who came here put an effort to do business with you, or considering you for business. So why you make their life harder? So it doesn't make sense. Be explicit or be on their shoes and provide the necessary information they're looking for. So we have map here and pretty much their address and everything. They can schedule a consultation or a book appointment and drive to this location. As simple as that. Pretty much this is the website we provide. This is the front view that the clients see. And there are so many things that's happening behind the scene. For example, some people make up their minds and they want to work with you. Basically, they are interested on quality management system certification. So they read, maybe they not in one go. Basically, this is huge investment. It could be like a lot of consultative calls, phone calls, meeting, and stuff like that. So, and finally, you make up your mind. How are you gonna proceed? Basically, they're gonna come here right away. They're gonna click here, provide their information here. And once they provide their information, so what's happening? So most websites stops here. Basically, people fill the form and nothing happens. People write how many times you shoot a message in old contact us form and nobody replied. It's like nobody is handling that part of the system. So here, what's happening is basically as soon as they capture their client information, automation fire back to confirm basically that they receive their request and they start working on their codes. Basically, that's what this form is for basically. And at the same time, as soon as they hit submit here, we have text message, email message that fire directly to the business owner, basically, for them to work on this particular inquiry. And those kind of things are not tied for the most websites. So at OmniSaaS Global, this is like the meat and the bread, or the how you're gonna call it, but this is the main part basically. So what happens, somebody fill their form and you complete, you audit, and nothing is happening. So you capture their information here, basically their organization, first name, last name, email, everything. So pretty much at this point you can able to follow up with them. So you need to touch in different angles so that you can work with them. Basically, you don't know what's in your customer's mind as long as you now follow up. As the sayings goes, basically the fortune is on follow-up. So you need to follow up your prospect in different angle so that you're gonna convert them in this long buyer's journey that you have. So we could use AI chatbots here in this website, and we also automatically post the social reviews. Basically, whenever somebody make a good feedback about their service, we can post it here. But this is like long sales cycle business, and you don't see those kinds of feedback frequently, so there's no point here amplifying those good stuff. So every verticals have their own way of doing things. So this is a standard. And to get verified as a certification body, this website need to be evaluated basically. So you cannot just create website and expect this to be approved. For this certification business to be accredited in international level, everything has to be up to the standard. They are selling like a certification, but there is another body to confirm they are up to the standard. So this is not easy stuff. Basically, all the patterns, color patterns, text, fonts, and everything are up to the standard. So this tells you something how each verticals are different. If, for example, if we take like plumbing, these are not necessary. Basically, you can just put whatever flashy stuff and a button for them to just make a queue call and like send estimate and stuff like that, and they should be good to go. But it's not like that. This is high ticket clients, and we treat them as such basically. So yeah, I'm happy about this product. And if you guys are out there with a similar kind of inquiry, if you are in a certification business or you are giving certification, it's hard to put your work out there. For example, let me share my screen again. For example, like they have so many products here, so many certification they are providing, and so many trainings and stuff like that. Imagine providing information for all of them. So pretty much you need to put your information out there so that to make life easy for your clients, the same way for yourself. So these kinds of solutions are very crucial when it comes to expert system. So if you are like a trainer or certification body, pretty much we can be your partner so that we can grow your business to the next level. And yeah, that's it's from my end. Let me see if there is any comment or any inquiry in Facebook. So yeah, pretty much that's it from my end. We're gonna take one vertical at a time. Please let me know which vertical you want us to work next time. And that's it from my end. Cheers.